Blessings, Empress Vibrant here. Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is blessed. Welcome to your July 2021 reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. This message is for Aquarius. It's a very general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. So take what does and leave what doesn't, and possibly check your sun, moon, and rising signs, because maybe one of the other readings will be more in line with what's going on with you. If not, then check me back for another one, okay? Right. So I've pre-shuffled some cards. I asked what's going on for this month, and obviously I say July. But anytime you watch this is when it's necessary. Time is not linear, it's fluid. So whenever you read this, whenever you watch this reading, it's for you, okay? So, Aquarius, we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. So a time for healing. So what's really, really lovely about this is that you have been working on yourself. I feel like this is a continuation. I feel like for some of you to hear time for healing is like, oh, that's all I've been doing. You know, I've been doing some shadow work. Things have been coming up. I've had to deal with things, you know, especially over the last couple of weeks where we had the Mercury retrograde, where we had at the full moon, you know, the new moon energy. There's been a lot of things happening that has caused a lot of things to come to the surface. When we're dealing with our full moon energy as well, we're dealing with illuminations, things that come to the surface, things that need to be healed and rectified. So I feel like this is a continuation. For some of you, you have been putting off this work, and this is the reason why this card has come up. So I'm going to have a look into, you know, a bit more why quite a lot of cards came out. So I'm just going to go through them. So a time for healing, clarified by the Hierophant. So 5, some type of change. So possibly what's happening here now is that you're more looking into your spirituality. For some of you, this is religious. Some of you are really, really looking into, you know, getting closer with God, being more in tune with your spiritual side. And that's helping you, or going to help you with your healing journey. The more you're able to give over some of the burdens and to allow the higher energies to support you, you find that there is no need for you to hang on or carry on with some of the low vibrational things that have happened. You're able to let them go in a way that is healthy and holistic. And, you know, whether it's religious practices that help, you know, traditional things that, you know, you do, you know, confessionals, you know, baptisms, attending church, mosque, you know, the masjid, you know, temple, whatever it is that helps, you know. And for some of you, this is just about, you know, really going back within to yourself and really realizing your own divinity. So this is definitely going to help you with your spiritual growth, because what's actually happening is that we have the moon here, which means there's a lot been going on in your dream space. You've been feeling very, very emotional. This is a water sign. This is a Pisces card. Possibly what's happening is that you've got a lot of emotions going on. Things are revealing itself in your dreams. You know, you also got to be very mindful of delusions as well, because possibly you're feeling a certain way, but it may not necessarily be what it is that's actually happening. Like, it might not be fact. So while you're healing, you don't want to hold on to any specific narrative. You're going to want to address things, observe yourself, and work out ways, and healthy ways of letting go. But definitely pay attention to some of your dreams, because some of them are probably giving you nudges in the right direction of what needs to be addressed. We also have the 5 of Cups. So there is some loss that's been happening, you know, so possibly a passing Somebody, yeah, somebody passing, losing friends, family, losing your freedom for some of you. This is losing control. Yes, for some of you, this is feeling like you're losing your sense of self. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of lack mentality here. And for some of you, this is that energy where you just feel like, I've given everything and I don't have anything more. But what is beautiful with the Five of Cups, although this does speak about loss, this also has hope here, because you have 2 cups, you know, that is behind. Yeah, if you can see my things back to front. So where you have these 2 cups, let me bring it closer, behind this person, if they were to turn around, they'd realize that all is not lost, because although there are 3 cups that have fallen and, you know, the emotions and the things are spilt out, there's still 2 that are upright behind. So there is hope when you're able to tap into the spiritual place, when you're able to allow the healing process to take place. There are things, you know, there are people here to support you. There are situations you can find yourself in that helps. There are practices, self-care practices that are able to support you as well. So there are things here to support. We've got the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. We're going to need to be able to rest throughout this process, especially when we're dealing with a lot of emotional stuff. When we're healing, you can be quite zapped, you know, especially if it's a lot of the shadow stuff and you're dealing with things that you thought that was already dealt with, things that have come to the surface, and you're just like, oh my gosh, really? Why is that coming up? I thought I was over that, you know, and it tends to really drain your energy, you know, and this is about things that are in the mind, so your mind's going double time, you know, there's possibly, you know, some air energy here, so possibly like you're just doing too much thinking, your brain's going 10 to the dozen. So what you're being told is to rest and rejuvenate, really take some time away from, you know, the battle of it all, the standing at the forefront. And, you know, part of the healing process is resting. You know, part of the healing process is taking time out, not being so, you know, always on the go. You know, sometimes we've got to be kind to ourselves and just slow down, especially while we're healing. And especially in, you know, especially for women in particular, when you're on your moon cycle, that time is a time that you can really use that energy to transmute where you're at, observe where you're at, what, you know, what it is that you want, what you're releasing, what you want to let go of. You know, it's a very powerful time. And then we also have strength. So again, like I said, you are stronger than you actually think. So don't allow yourself to be taken or swept away by all of the emotions, all of the sadness, all the hurt, all of the anger, the resentment. You know, you are strong. This is why the strength card is here, to show you that you have everything in your arsenal. You are, you know, very skillful. So use your powers of discernment, use your emotional intelligence to get through situations. So there's a lot going on there in the healing realm, but a lot of work is being done. For some of you, you're already in the throes of this work and you recognize what it is, and you know who you need to forgive, and you know who you need to let go of, and you know how much self-care and love that you need at this particular time. Okay, and then we have a new start is coming, new moon. And we actually do have a new moon coming up. I think it's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Thursday the 8th, I believe. I think, don't quote me. I think we've got a new moon coming up. So again, with you in particular, we've got a new start coming in, a new moon, you know, a new way of seeing things, you know, moving through the healing and realizing, I feel so much better. I've taken a load off. You know, I'm able to say, right, so I've still got some work to be done, but I've let go of so much that was holding me back. And with the new moon, it gives you a opportunity to start setting some clear goals and being very intentional about where you want to be and start putting those things in motion. So I think that's really nice as well, because what it is, it allows you to stay true to what the quest is, which is ultimate healing and spiritual health, but also allows you to use your ambition and your goals to ignite your flame, ignite your passion for life, ignite you, and it helps with the process, because if you've got something positive to look forward to, then it makes the healing process all that much more smoother. Although we know healing, shadow work, all of those things are nothing to be trifled with. It's not an easy thing, but it's something that we can use in order to elevate ourselves and to grow and to expand. So going off into the clarification for a new start is coming, we have the Ten of Cups. So we have an end of a cycle and wish fulfillment. So soon enough, we're working towards the space where we feel we have everything that we need. You know, stability in the home, there's love, there's respect, there's, yeah, just, you know, for some of you are reuniting with your family, and it's going to be great to be around them. It's going to be a lot of love shared, a lot of communication, you know. And this is you getting your, you know, you're getting the, been able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You've really put in the work, and now you get to live it out. You get to do this in reality when you've come up for air, when you've woken up from your slumber, when you've let that thing go. You're able to really enjoy this Ten of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is, you know, positive experiences, love, joy, oneness. I really love that. So then going into the advice from the angel answer cards, we have no need to worry. So there is no need for you to worry about how this healing situation is going to be resolved, when you're going to feel better. Don't force ripe anything. And there's no need to worry about this new change. This new change that's coming in, this start of a new cycle, this new happy energy. Don't worry, don't use anything from the past to distract you from what you're moving towards and what is coming towards you regardless. Be focused on your healing. Be focused on the fact that new changes are on the horizon for you. And you've got helpful people. So you do have an array of people who are around you, family, friends, confidants, therapist, boss, mentor, whoever, you know, spiritual leader, whatever it is. There are helpful people around who can support you on this journey. And what this card is telling you is that you're surrounded by many, many people who are here to support you here on your journey. So don't feel that you need to do it all on your own. Okay? And then we have remain positive. Exactly, remain positive. Look at the things that you want, not the things that you don't want. The healing is what we're letting go of, the things that we're letting go of. And the new moon and the new start, and the fact that we are feeling better every time we shed another layer of our trauma, our pain, you know, whatever it is. We're able to remain positive because we are shedding, and we can realize that we're feeling so much more lighter than we did before. So remain positive for the future. Remain positive for the things that are coming up, because you'd be surprised just how much good things are on their way for you. So in closing, we have, I'm in charge of my destiny. So exactly, do the work, shift the heavy energy. That way you're able to direct your life in the way that you want it to be, in a positive 10 of Cups energy. I choose to say no. I choose to say no to holding on to the negative thoughts, the negative feelings, and I choose to say no to limiting myself. I choose to say no to anything that is not in alignment with my truest intentions and my healing and my growth. You know, I choose to say no. ... Fill in the fill in the blanks, Aquarius. I believe in myself. Yeah, I believe that I can be better. I believe I can do this particular part, this particular business. I believe in myself. There is so much you can use that statement for, to remain positive. And then lastly we have, I live without fear. So again, like I said, there's no need to worry about how things were and what it's going to look like. Live without fear. Live without the need to control the narrative. What you can do is be free flowing and understand that there is positive energy, there is love, there is connections, there are friends, and you have your spirit guides always around you, supporting you. So there's no need for you to fear what life is going to look like or what the outcome will be. Live without fear. Okay, so my lovelies, that has been your reading. I hope it was beneficial. Please like, share, subscribe and comment. Let me know if anything does resonate. And obviously, like I said, the messages are very general, so not going to resonate with everyone. But also come back and check me if this isn't one for you. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care, my lovelies.